Hello, thank you for clicking on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you. My name is Courtney. I do videos on fashion, travel, and lifestyle. Today's video is about fragrances. So I have been buying a few fragrances this year just to find my signature scent, that one perfume that I put on and everybody just like, ooh, she smells good. She smells classy, expensive. And you know, that scent that I just grab every day, like I'll have my specialty ones, but my it scent, I've yet to find it. But I do want to share with you some of my favorites that I've been loving on this year. Let's see, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my favorite ones I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a little bit I'm going to give you a little bit of information about them, like what the notes are in it, why I like it, maybe when I would wear it, how it makes me feel when I smell it, just in case you are also in the market for some nice perfume or you want to gift somebody some perfume and you just want to see what is out there. And I know I enjoy seeing perfume videos, so hopefully this is enjoyable for you. I will be looking down occasionally because I did take some notes on these so I don't forget to tell you about any of them. And this is in no particular order. I'll let you know which ones are my top favorites, but let's just get right on into my top 7 perfumes of this year. All right, so the first scent I'm going to show you is, I'll start with my most recent one. So I recently picked up this Lalabo Rose 31. So if you can see that there with Lalabo, the number that's next to the scent, that's how many, I guess, fragrances are in the perfume. So what I love about Lalabo is that I noticed that, because I also have some samples, they last. So I could spray this, and then towards the end of the day, if I smell like where it's sprayed, I could still smell it. And I love that because nothing worse than a perfume that just goes away before you even get the day started. And I also love just how they do the packaging. So as you can see, the label is pretty regular, but you get to customize it. You get to put your name on it. They let you know when it was made and where. So I was at Bloomingdale's. Yeah. Compounded in Bloomingdale's, RF, on 10/30/21 for Courtney. And another thing that I loved, I think it's all the locations, but they make it on site. So it's not like, they make the perfume, they sit it out, and then you purchase it after it's been sitting. They literally mixed this, especially for me while I was there, and then I got to take it home fresh. So there was a bottle, I told them what size. I wanted to start off with the 50 milliliter just because I know me. Sometimes I get tired of scents. So before I committed to 100 milliliters, I wanted the 50 mils. So she brought out the bottle, she brought out all the ingredients. I saw her behind like this plastic. It was clear, so I actually recorded some of it. If I could find the recording, I'll put it in here. And then, she mixed the scents, how much goes in, whatever. And then she handed it to me, specially made for me. So that alone was just like a really nice touch. And I thought that was a really great, luxurious experience. And that's what I'm looking for in a perfume, to feel luxurious while I'm wearing it. So again, this is the Rose. So obviously it smells like rose. And so a little bit about the scent. To me, it feels, I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but it smells heavy. Like it smells like a thick scent. It smells very warm. So even though it smells heavily of rose, you know how sometimes rose can smell a little stank? No, this one smells great. This smells like something I would wear in the colder months. So since I live in New York, that would be the fall and the winter. It smells a little bit powdery. It smells heavy. Like it smells like you spent money on this, and I did. I think this size, I don't remember the exact price, but had to at least spend $160 at least for the 50 mils. And it just smells, I don't know how to explain it. It just smells thick and rich. So a little bit again about the scent Rose here. So of course the main note is rose, grasse note rose, GRASSE. And to me, like I said, it feels warm, it feels thick, something I'd wear in the fall and winter. And they say it's gender neutral, and I think so. Like obviously, like yes, rose smells floral, so that usually tends to be more feminine. But honestly, anyone could wear this. Man, woman, non-gender binary, anyone can wear this scent. So this one is one of the top 2 that I grab every day. Partially one because it's one of my newer ones, and 2, I just love how it smells this time of year. So again, that is a Lalabo Rose 31. The next scent I'm going to show you, actually I guess I got 8 to show you. So don't judge me. But a lot of these are going to be the travel size because, like I mentioned before, I have a problem where I'll buy perfumes and I'll love it, love it, love it, and then I'll use it once or twice. I'm like, I'm over it. So instead of spending thousands of dollars, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy some of them in this travel size, and then whichever one finishes and I feel like, man, I wish I could grab that, that's the one I'm going to purchase in a full size. So this is the Valentino Voce Vita, right? Yeah, Voce Vita. Let's see if you can see how much I've used. I bought this earlier this year, maybe in the summer. I can't really take it out, but it's about up to here. So I've been using it. Ooh. The notes in this one. So sorry, I almost dropped it. The top note in the Voce Vita is Italian bergamot and mandarin. I can definitely smell the mandarin. The middle note is orange blossom, golden gardenia, and the base notes are crystal, moss, accord, and vanilla, and tonka bean. Sounds like a lot. And as you can imagine with these scents, it smells warm. Again, another scent that smells warm. This also smells like you got money. Something about this, it's like it's sweet, almost like candy, but not as sweet as candy, but it smells like you make a good living. It's, because it smells so warm and thick and velvety, I would also wear this in the the colder months, so fall and winter. And something about it, it smells like the night out. So like if you're going out in the evening with your girls or guys, if you're going on a date night or somewhere in the evening when you know you're wearing your evening fit, this scent definitely complements that kind of occasion. So I realized whenever I reach for this, it's never really in the daytime. It's only when I'm going out in the evening in like a fancy dress. So yeah, that's it. So if you like sweet smelling things, this is for you. It doesn't really smell floral to me. It has a tiny bit, it does kind of smell citrusy. Again, it has the mandarin in here, but also kind of smells like vanilla, but not really, because I do not like vanilla scents. But this I like. It just smells very warm and cozy and like you got money and you're going out somewhere fancy and you want people to love your smell. And I also just love like the rubbery Valentino stud packaging that's on the travel size. So most likely when I finish with this, I will be buying at least the 50 millimeter size of the Valentino Voce Vita. The next three scents are actually from the same brand, and it is the Atelier colognes. So the Atelier colognes, they're another one that does great packaging. Again, I have these in the travel size, but their full-size bottles are beautiful. They have like this little leather pouch, and each scent has their own color. So like the patch on the bottle is the color of the scent. A little bit out of breath. I ran upstairs. I forgot this one. So I'm gonna start with these two because I bought these two together. I want to say it was late spring when I bought these. This blue one is the Clementine, California. And this greenish color one is the Lemon Island. So when I smell them, I was immediately drawn to this one. I really like citrus. I really like fresh scents. And then when I was getting help, because I was at Sephora, the lady talked me into trying the Lemon Island. She claims every time she wears it, she gets a bunch of compliments. It's a very interesting smell. I smelled it. It was okay. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. It's a travel size. It's not a big commitment. So the Clementine, California, this one, the notes are clementines, of course, juniper berries, either vetiver or vetiver from Haiti. And those are the three main notes. And this one, yes, I forgot how much I really like this one. This one is definitely a fresh scent. So if you're into those scents that are like clean linen, fresh cotton, you know, those kind of fresh scents, this one is for you. So even though one of the main notes is clementine, it does have a citrus scent, but not very citrus. It doesn't smell like you're sniffing an orange or something. It definitely smells like, somebody just squeezed some clementines and did a fresh load of fresh laundry in open field on a crisp spring day. That's what it smells like. So this is the one that I used to pick up. This is how much is done. I used to pick this up almost every day. I love the size of this because it fits in my little cosmetic bag that's in all my bags when I walk around, so I can still spritz it and then touch it up later. I noticed with the Atelier colognes, they do last, but not as long as like the Lalabo. So sometimes towards the end of the day, I do have to reapply, respritz this just so I can smell it. So there's that, but honestly, the staying power is still good. It's still pretty good. What else do I want to say about this? This one definitely smells like something to wear in the spring and in the summer because it's such a light and fresh scent. And this is definitely one of my favorites. I kind of forgot about this. I haven't picked this up in a few months because it's winter now. Hello, Christmas tree. It's winter now, but I'm definitely gonna start carrying this with me again. It smells really, really good. So again, if you're a fresh scent kind of person, this one is for you. And then we have the Lemon Island. And this is how much I've used so far, which is more than I expected because I don't really grab this one that often. Again, what is in spring, not much after that. It's an interesting smell. So definitely if you want a scent that doesn't really smell like a lot of other things, and it's like, it has that smell, you're like, oh, it smells good, but it smells kind of weird. This one is for you. So the notes in this one, the Lemon Island, is lemon, jasmine, and vanilla. And now that I'm reading that back, I could definitely smell the vanilla now. I couldn't figure out what that extra scent was. Might have been vanilla. So it doesn't smell very lemony, so it doesn't smell like, you know, like a kitchen scent, a fresh kitchen scent. It's hard to explain, but it definitely smells like something to wear in the spring. It smells like spring rain. It's sweet-ish. It's hints of florally, but warm, like with the vanilla. So this is definitely, again, something I'll reach for in the spring and the summer because it's on the lighter side, but it's definitely a unique scent. So it's not like, if you're into florals, it doesn't smell like that, but it doesn't quite smell like citrus, even though the main note is lemon, but it doesn't quite smell like vanilla, though it does smell warm. This is when you just have to go into Sephora or go into anywhere where you buy perfumes or their store, because if you're in New York City, they have a store in Soho. You have to smell it for yourself. It smells good. That's why I bought it, but it's also something about it. It's like, there's many days I'm like, I don't want to smell like this today. So this is one of my least grabbed ones that I bought this year. And for the third Atelier cologne, I have the Love Osmanthus. It's in this beautiful orange color. And honestly, because they have these fun colors, that also draws me to them. Not gonna lie, colors make me happy. So the main notes in this one, and oh, okay. Well, in my notes, I actually wrote down the wrong perfume. So I'm going to put it on the screen because I don't really want to grab my computer at the moment and stop the video. Put it on the screen, but it smells great. So how do I explain this scent? This scent, again, smells great for spring. It kind of has a citrusy scent without being too sour, too much citrus. Let me spray a little bit, just to remind myself. Yeah, It definitely has a citrus scent, a very fresh scent, like you're in an open meadow with like an orange orchard. And some people just, you know, grab a bunch of oranges, squeeze them, so you're smelling the juices, but it still smells like springtime, like it just rained. It's a very light scent. So again, this is another one that's great for the spring and summer months. I do like this one. I don't grab this one a lot, but I think it's mainly because I put these in bags and then I lose it and then I have to find it again. Yeah, this really does smell good. So again, this is the Love Osmanthus from the Atelier Cologne. And I think out of the three of these, which are my favorites? So definitely this is I like it, but it's my least favorite out of the three. So it's really between the Clementine, California and the Love Osmanthus. I guess it depends on the occasion. This is more citrusy. So for like if I'm going out, daytime, having fun. This is more clean and crisp. So maybe just like every day, going to work, going shopping, you know, just day-to-day activities. That is how I feel about those. And then next up is another perfume that I tend to grab a lot these days. And it is the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede. So Jo Malone, they have a lot of great scents. Peony and Blush, is that on focus? Peony and Blush Suede is one of their popular scents, along with like the wood sage and salt, wood sage and sea salt, something like that. I like it. This is how much I've used so far. This is the, I want to say 100 mils. Yep, 100 milliliter bottle. So it's double the amount of perfume in here, though the bottle sizes look very similar, don't they? But this is 50 mils. I guess because it has a thick glass at the bottom. And this is 100 mils. Grab this one a lot when I'm headed out the door to wear to work. It does have great, ooh, it smells so good. It does have great staying power. So I find when I spray this, I may not always smell it as I move around, but then if I think about it and I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I can still smell it. And if I spray it on things like knits, because I have eczema. If you're not new to my channel, you know that I have eczema. So I don't usually spray my perfume on my skin directly. I spray it on my clothes or spray it in the air really close to me and walk into it. So that way I still get the scents without irritating my skin. So I find if I spray this on like a thick knit sweater and then I wear it all day, put it down, the next day I could pick it up out the laundry, and if I sniff it, I can still smell it. So that's what I love about Jo Malone. Has great staying power. And this smells great. This smells great. So obviously the name is Peony and Blush Suede. So the notes in this, the top note is red apple. Those gonna be peonies, right? So did I. The top note is red apple. The heart, so I guess the middle note is peony, the flower. And the base note is suede. What does suede smell like? I don't know, I guess this. But it smells so good. So when I wear this, I find this is like great for all year round, because you could definitely smell the crisp apple, which is great for like the summer and the spring because it's a very fresh smell. It's a very crisp and clean smell. But it also has a bit of warmness to it, which also helps it be great to wear in the fall and winter because it doesn't smell too, you know, too bright, too summery. Definitely smell the peonies. It definitely has a floral scent without being too much floral, like you just stepped into a garden. Yeah. So I feel like if you're a person that likes vanillas, this doesn't smell like vanilla, but it has that warmness and heaviness like a vanilla scent would have. If you're somebody who gravitates towards florals, this definitely smells like the peonies. And if you also like fresh, fruity scents, this could also be for you. So I find like this is a really universal scent. And again, I grab this a lot. I just love the way it smells. It smells very clean. It smells like, I don't know, I just took the bath in the most luxurious bathroom in a very posh, expensive hotel. It just smells great. It just smells great. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite ones. Again, I grab this mostly every day. Spray it before I go to work. So yeah, it's definitely a fave. When this finishes, I'll definitely be repurchasing. And I think I just have two more to show you. The next one, it looks a little funny. Let me shake it up. It's again a travel size. Oh yeah, it was just, oh. So this used to be like a clear pink. And I bought this year. I bought this like in the spring or summer. This is the Gucci Flora in the Gorgeous Gardenia. I don't know what's going on with the formula. It's a little cloudy now. But this one, even though it's all the way like it's done, you would think like, oh, this is my favorite thing to pick up. I actually didn't pick this up as much, but because all the others were like a spray top, so it was like controlled how much I used. This one, unfortunately, was a roll-on. So because, again, I put it on my clothes, I'd roll it on my clothes. If it's cotton, you can imagine it just absorbs a lot of the perfume versus just spraying it. Ooh, this smells good. I might actually buy a bottle of this. Maybe not the 100 ml, but maybe like a 50 or 25 or 10. I guess that's more likely. Yeah, it smells great. So again, the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. Oh, I didn't write down the notes for this one, but honestly, I put it off to the side, but as its name, it smells like a garden. It smells like the gardenia flowers. It smells like a bunch of flowers, but also doesn't smell too much like a garden. It definitely has a sweet scent to it, almost like if it has the crisp red apple in it or something. So if you're into sweet smelling scents, this one's also good for you. It's very light, but not too light. So I could definitely wear this in the spring and summer, but if I wanted to try also wear this in the fall, I won't be mad at it. It just smells good. Like, it smells yummy. I don't know why, but that word comes to mind. It just smells yummy. It smells good. It smells fun. Like if you're about to head out, you're going to dinner, brunch with your friends, you could grab this scent. It smells amazing. I'm trying to remember the staying power. Did this last? I think so. I think when I would use this, and if I come home, if I smell the area again, I would smell it. So again, Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. I would definitely be repurchasing. As you can see, it's pretty much almost done. I think a little bit of the fuzz and stuff inside to make it cloudy is because it's a roll-on, so the cotton probably gets on the ball, and then because it rolls, it gets into the bottle. But yeah, this was a good one. This one I really liked, obviously. But I also didn't grab it that often, you know? That's special occasions. If I'm like, I want to smell different today, but I'm going somewhere fun, I'm hanging out, I would grab that. And lastly, this is another one. I used to grab this a lot, but I realized I do not grab it as much. And honestly, maybe it's because the formula has changed a bit, because you see this color, right? Let me see if I have something white. Here's some paper. You see how it's like this amber color liquid? It used to be purple. It used to be purple like the rhinestones that's in it. So over time it has changed. I've had this for a few years. This is the Vera Wang Princess. And honestly, I think nowadays you can find these pretty much anywhere. You can go to Walgreens, you go to CVS, certain CVS's and stuff, they might have this. So the notes in the Vera Wang Princess is fruity floral, apples, Tahitian tear, don't know what that is, flower, so it's a type of flower, Tahitian tear flower, and vanilla chiffon. And honestly, again, I have to spray this to remind myself. Okay, I think I might start grabbing this again. So it smells, how would I explain it? So it's not very floral, but it kind of smells like it'd be great for fall, spring, and summer. It smells sweet, but not very sweet. It kind of smells kind of velvety and warmish. And I do kind of smell the apple. I know that's not giving you a great example. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how hard it is to describe scents, but hopefully that was helpful. This I would grab if I'm going like day to day to work. I don't think I would grab this for a special occasion. It doesn't smell that good. I mean, it smells good, but not like trying to make an impression or trying to make heads turn good. But it's still good. That's why, you know, I've used this much of it. So this would be great for an everyday scent. The staying power, from what I remember, is not the best. Like, I'm not going to spray this now and then come back in 6 hours, go like this. I'm like, ooh, what's that? But it's also not bad. And also the bottle is pretty cute. So if you're also looking for a nice bottle that looks great on your dresser, this cute heart with the crown, it's cute. Yeah, now that I've let it set a little more, it's smelling a little less sweet and more velvety. More like, not like lavender, but I don't know, like a deep flower, like a very aged flower. So it's not too floral, not too upbeat, not too bright, but like this would also be good for the evening as well. It smells good. I haven't worn this in a while, I think I'm going to grab this tomorrow when I head to work. But again, yes, if you're looking for something that's easy, accessible, and I think nowadays it's pretty affordable. I think it's probably under $50 in many places. In this size, this is probably the 100 mils. It's not a bad way to go if you're not trying to spend too much money. So I think I went through 7 of my, you know, most used perfumes at the moment. I have others on my dresser. Don't even have to bother getting into those because I barely reach for those. Oh, 8. That was 8 I just gave you guys, sorry. So let me know in the comments what you think about these scents. If you've tried some of these, or if you're looking for some scents, what kind of scents are you looking for? You're looking for something more woodsy and masculine. As you can see, I don't have many of those. If you're looking for something more floral, something more fruity, something warm and vanilla-like, let me know. I'd love to hear, because I'm actually still looking for my signature scent. So if you have a favorite, let me know in the comments and let me know why they are your favorite. I'll definitely check it out and I'll let you know if I end up purchasing it. Oh, and if you want to know which perfume I'm getting next, in probably the 50 or the 100 mils, it's going to be the Lalabo in the list. So LYS, I forgot what number, list something, list 20, whatever. That's the perfume I'm going to get next. It smells so good. I tried to get it at the same time as this, but they didn't have, I don't know what they didn't have, but for some reason they couldn't give it to me in the 50 ml. I would have to have gotten the 100, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to commit yet. But then again, if they made it on the spot, why couldn't they make it for me? Unless this was the last 50 bottles. I don't know. Or maybe the label, maybe they didn't have the label. I have no idea. But I would definitely be getting that one. The list smells like clean, fresh laundry. Like if you're into that fresh linen, again, a fresh linen, fresh laundry scent, something very clean, something very, almost like how you would want your home to smell, that perfume smells like it, but on steroids. Like, it smells so good. I have like a little sample size that I've been loving. So I'm definitely going to pick that up next. Again, the Lalabo in the list, LYS, and then whatever number. That one is next up. And I'm definitely going to be using that one a lot, especially when the warmer months roll back around. So let me know if this is helpful. If you ever want to see maybe like a future updated, once I buy some more perfumes, an updated list of perfumes that I like, what I've been grabbing, etc., let me know. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.